I'm testing speed while streaming. So I am currently not understanding the deal. Because this is saying something that my stuff is not. I'm not dropping frames. Your man just want to work on some stuff, bro. You'll be able to stream, my dude. I need to check some stuff. All right, y'all. What's good? It's your boy Chris Gray, and I'm about to try some stuff with this stream here. I don't think I can have the you can't hear me? See, that's what I was thinking. Let's see here. You can hear me now? You can hear me now? You can hear me now? We good? Okay. You can hear me? Delay in you hearing me? You can hear me? Okay. Can you hear this? Can you hear the music? Well, they be acting funny about music, but so I'm actually gonna just pause that. Cause y'all be tripping. If I was on Twitch, I'd just play it. Okay, how do we look out there, Tester?
Hey, listen.
Okay. All right, y'all. I want to work on music, but I realize that's gonna be a hard proposition on YouTube because I don't really have much to talk about anime wise today. I started watching or was continuing to watch one of the animes that I'm kind of interested in, which is another one of those overpowered healer animes or whatever. It just kind of got disconnected and didn't feel like finishing watching. I'm gonna spend tonight reading a lot so I can get caught up manga wise with One Piece and a lot of other mangas. Or at least I'm gonna try to get as caught up as I can with things, because I ain't even gotten the L bath in terms of all the things that are going on. I know it's a lot of good stuff that's going on. But what I wanted to do was kind of come on here and talk about my musical journey and work on some stuff with that. I need to be a little kind to myself and try and get somebody in here. You know, my wife works so hard, making me look good and helping me to look good. So I want to see if I can set up something that'll allow her to, or get some people in here basically. But also, I'm, like I said, I'm working on this stuff, so I'm kind of talking through some ideas, right? So my first album, Gray Matter, was kind of based in my move up here, and my decision to like actively pursue the style of Christian hip hop that I do, which is similar to a child like CeCe, Linnell Grant, Toby Nwigwe in that lane. Even a Lecrae, because I think Lecrae has a Lecrae KB have great like beat choices that allow them to sound like artists and not to sound to me more like a Dare video or whatever from the 90s, which is how Christian rap used to sound to me initially. So, but anyway, that was the journey of that album and a lot of different pockets and things. But I was also grieving in Gray Matter in and of itself is a double entendre. Well, it's a double entendre, but it's Gray Matter in terms of what I was thinking, Gray Matter in terms of what matters to me, and then me wanting to matter as an artist. And so I found that lane within that album. Now, what I'm working on currently, outside of a lovely project coming up with my dog OGSB, I'm working on my next album in the Gray series, which is Gray Wolf. And that album is going to be way more introspective to me and who I am, in a way that I'm peeling back layers and trying to be, but basically trying to see what my life is from a full perspective, trying to take the perspective I maybe had when I was younger and what that means now. If basically it'll be kind of a feeling similar to Honeysuckle Summer. So if you listen to my first album, Honeysuckle Summer, the first verse is me when I was a kid and what I wanted versus me now as an adult, an artist who has changed my desires, changed things I wanted, and kind of shifted that to something more positive and something more me. Is what the second album is about, right? And so I'm trying to basically work on some stuff. And like I said, I realized I probably cannot do that on here because I can't play music on YouTube or whatever. Even if it's my music or whatever, like there's a, they be coming for you. So I may switch over to Twitch. And the only reason I don't necessarily want to switch over to Twitch, I guess, is because I don't have a following anywhere. So currently, so it doesn't mean like, I'm not like switching over and like losing people and all of that. But I think I might switch over to Twitch because I do want to work on a song or kind of let y'all listen to some stuff. And I don't want to have to worry about, bumping up against any sort of difficulties. I tried to stream on the Instagram, but phone was a tripping apparently. So I'm gonna try and do it from my phone maybe later, something like that. And see if I can get some things to work there. Um, yeah, but anyway, so basically, I'm gonna switch over to Twitch. But before I do that, I am gonna I'm gonna leave this stream up for anybody that sees it, just so I have a little bit more content and so I can be more consistent and give y'all a bit of an update. The Gray Area Anime just channel in general is about to come back in full force. I'll be working on more regular videos. The podcast is coming back. Me and Prima Diva will set up, basically have like a studio set up or somewhere where we're just able to pod a little bit more comfortably. And then I'm going to be more active on the Instagram side of things and everything like that. So be on the lookout for that. I appreciate each and every one of you who has subscribed to me. I am thankful for you, and I will give you the consistency that I have been pining for. So we're going over to Twitch. So if you're not following me there, it's youtube.com or twitch.com/twitch_IckersGray.